My sister is gone and I'm left to wonder. There was no goodbye. I wish I had time to reach out more after we had that conversation and she disclosed certain things. My sister, I'll miss you. I always will. We have not seen each other in person for the longest while, but there was always social media. My sister, I love you. I will make sure I create some legacies of our time growing up in Gaga Street. Those were the best times of my life. The life I spent growing up in Gaga Street from the age of 5 years old until I left to come to this country when I was 32 years old. They were fantastic times. We live in each other's house. We cook, we eat. And I remember your mother's Indian kale soup. They were the best. I remember the times we sit on the veranda and we'd crack jokes. They were the best. Why? Our lives were not always smooth. We had our trials and our tribulations. The children came early for both of us. I stopped at 2. I think you went on to have 4. 2 boys and 2 girls. I spoke to one of your sons yesterday. Sounds all right, respectful and all that. And I'm sure your children are missing you. I can just imagine how Brother Man and Miss Maisie is feeling to lose you. I'm sure they were thinking you would be burying them, but they will be burying you. I don't know what it was. I'm not going to speculate. I can only think because of the conversations we've had that you might have reached a place and there was nobody there to bring you back. I pray and hope that your Passover was smooth and God was there to lead you home. What more can you say? Or what more can I say? I'm about 3 years older than you. I know you was born in June. The same year as my brother Amley. Amley is July, you're June. Girl, I'm May. May, June, July. I don't know. Your son said, oh, everybody's missing you. I tried my best to put some things out there so people can start to be aware of you and acknowledge you. My challenge now is to prepare. Yeah, you know I love to write. You know I love to write, Vi. You always knew I love to write. My challenge now is to get something ready so it can be read, so the world hears how much I think of you, how my writing has evolved, and how you want to use my writing to acknowledge people. The way I got my mother the recognition in death that she didn't have in life after just hearing her story. I heard her story in the January when I was there, and then by June she was gone. And then I wrote. Back then I wasn't much of a front line person. I was in the background. My son and my daughter-in-law edit it and read it, but it had a good response. I had 7,000 odd views on Facebook, and then Facebook take everything. So that's why now I tell people, leave me on social media alone. I'm doing my thing. Yeah? So as we remember, or as I remember my sister Vi, I want to put as much information out there so that she will never be forgotten. for that lovely person who you were. I don't know if you get grandchildren. I don't know. Our life has been separated. We were so close, but we were so far away because you went away to... I came to England. You went to one of the small islands and then you went back home. But I have those lovely pictures of you in your African skirt and your son sent them, and I'm going to make sure. Oh, God. Death. If only I knew. Probably, but it wasn't by choice that I wasn't in contact with you. It's because of what they're doing to me here. But then I'm going to tell you a story. So the more we talk and share our stories, the more the world will understand that us women, we get a raw deal sometimes. And although we fight and we fight, we fight and we fight, sometimes if you're not strong enough, you eventually give up the fight. But I'll entreat anybody and everybody. Take a page out of my book and never lose sight of your goals, what you aim to achieve. Because we have to create the legacies and we have to leave them for the future generation. So no other person just die. And it's hush, hush, hush. Okay? Love you, girl. Love you in life. Love you in death. And until I'm gone, I'll be creating the legacies for you. Concita Violet Campbell, June 1963 to Boxing Day 2024.